Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rich and Lucia, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Lucia's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with the dogs, and also the training equipment that we're using. Rich is just using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. And then that leaves his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar. And that's the second piece of equipment that we're using. And Lucia has been fitted with her own training collar, and we'll show you how to properly put that on and off. Now Lucia is sitting very nicely on Rich's left hand side, and that's where all of your obedience training is going to take place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. And Rich and Lucia are going to take off with the heel command now, and the command that you give is Lucia heel, and you simply start walking. And you'll notice that Lucia has been trained to walk very nicely on your left hand side at your pace. She should not be pulling ahead on that leash, nor lagging behind. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit into the heeling exercise, which you just saw occur. So anytime that you're out and about and walking with Lucia and you stop, we've trained her to sit nicely right there at your left heel position, and she's to remain in that position until you give her another command. And you'll see those automatic sits throughout the video here. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command. It's a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm in front of her muzzle, the one-word command to stay in and out to the end of your leash. And Lucia should remain seated in that position throughout the entire command. Now she broke command, so Rich is going to go back into heel position, leave her in another sit stay. It is important that she remains seated throughout the entire command. And when he returns back, he walks all the way around behind as an added distraction. She remains seated that time, much better. And they're going to demonstrate their heel sit and stay again. Now when you're practicing your sit stays at home, you start with low time increments of about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you work up upon her success to a total of 3 minutes for that sit stay. Again, the open flat of your left palm in front of her muzzle. Rich goes out to the end of the leash. He's going to give her a moment to hold it, and then they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command you give is Lucia come. She should get up and come in and sit directly in front of your knees. Very nicely done. And then she returns to heel position, going around the right side of you, the back, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely, and they'll demonstrate that one more time for you. So for your come command, leave her in a sit stay.
Stay. Lucia, come.
Call her in using her name. Very important when she comes in to sit. Good girl. And then again around the right side, your back, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely. Great job. You'll notice throughout the video that Rich is giving her lots of praise. We use positive reinforcement, both verbal and physical praise. Tell her good job, she's a good girl, and giving her pets on the head and on her little chest there to let her know she's completing her commands appropriately. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word command to down, and then give that stay command and out to the end of your leash again. And of course with the down stay, she should remain laying down throughout the entire command. And you return back the same way all the way around. Great job. And when you're practicing your down stays at home, again, start with low time increments and build up her time upon her success, working up to a total of 5 minutes for your down stays. And Rich will demonstrate that down for you again. Open flat, down towards the ground. Good girl. And then this time they'll demonstrate the recall or the come command for the down position, this time where she has to get up to come on in. Nice job. Now you're going to want to set aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work Lucia through her commands in a formal obedience training session. It's great practice for the both of you and will help with the transitions and understanding her new rules and commands. Now they're going to heel into position for our last command, which is the second down command, the down from a distance. Leave her in a sit stay out to the end of the leash. And from the end of the leash, you're going to use your right hand to give the down command. And Lucia should drop into a down directly where she's sitting. Very nicely done.
Lucia, good.
And we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Miss Lucia has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with her. We've really enjoyed having her here, and we thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.